Yesterday we cut cable TV off to our home in Corpus Christi, Texas, and went over to everything being internet based. By so doing, our bills dropped for internet and cable TV from $240, where we had a big package, to $140, where we had a smaller package, to $52.05 for internet service, which is $300 down and $20 up. So the purpose of this video is to run you through what our TV viewing now looks like. We have an over-the-air antenna running. It's a $60+ antenna that looks like a flying saucer that's located outside of the garage. We come into the garage with a coax cable and into a $199 Tableau, which also has a 1 terabyte hard drive attached to it that allows us to record live over-the-air programs on up to 2 channels simultaneously. In the house, we have our own modem, which is a combination modem router. Running into that, I have a virtual private network that is has IP Vanish running on it, that puts us behind a firewall so that people outside cannot see what we're viewing in any way whatsoever. So that's our basic setup. Again, all internet, and for regular programming, we use a service called CellonTV.com, which provides us in excess of 100 channels. And I'll bring Cellon up. You can see how well it works. It is retrieving things. We can go down to the channel guide, which I will do here. And by the way, this is all running on a Roku stick, which costs $49.95 and does 1080 video. So CBS News at 5 p.m. is running on channel 4 on Cellon. So I'll bring that up just so you can see how fast it loads and what it looks like. So there is CBS Eastern Time Zone news running. It's very clear, very good picture. Everything is absolutely as good as it would be on cable. So I'll hit the back button on the Roku controller, and that brings us up to the menu. And one of the things that people are sensitive to is being able to get Fox News 5 live rather, and this is Fox News The 5 running as we speak. And again, you can see that everything works as advertised. I'll back up one more time on the Roku controller and just cycle down through here, and you can see the channels, including ESPN, National Geographic, USA, etc., are all available. The cost for Cellon TV is, the package we have is $24.95 a month. We'll now go hit the home button on the Cellon controller, which brings us back to our control button. Next, I want to show you, we pay $4.95 a month for Acorn TV, which is British programming. They have a lot of movies and TV serials that is available through this, and again, it streams very well. I'll just bring one up to show you. I'll go to new and featured, and we can go across, and my wife is looking at Casanova right now, so we'll bring up Casanova. Notice it has a description of what you're watching here, and I'll play it, and it's loading the video, it's retrieving, and bam, it's up and running just like that. So again, this is all over the internet. versus running cable TV. It's all in high def. That's what Cellon and Acorn TV provides. So I'll hit the home button on Roku again, and we're back out of that. As a backup, I'm running the free version of US TV now. I'll bring that up just to show you. It also has Fox and quite a few of the other stations redundant to Cellon TV. Not nearly as wide a selection, but this is the free version, and you can see it has, let's go down to my TV. Friends is currently running, and I'll bring that up just to show, and we'll watch it. And again, this will be in high def, and it's retrieving it, and bam, there's Friends running off of our internet connection. Hit home again, brings me back home on the Roku, and we're back to this. We have a weather station that is here. It runs fine. I have a Pandora account running on the Roku. It works fine. I have Plex running. Plex is a client server open source piece of software that the server end of it is running on our big computer, and the client end is running on Roku, and this enables us to stream our over-the-air antenna stations onto this TV through Tableau. And again, this is all free, no cost for the software whatsoever. Bring up Plex, and it's going to say channels. One of the channels I have set up is for Tableau. That's the icon top left. I'll click on that. It's now bringing up the channels. There are 25 or so here in the Corpus Christi area that are available via live TV. I'll hit the live TV button, and it's going to load that. There's also a guide provided by Tableau that as soon as this loads, initially takes a little bit of time to do it, and this is available, what's available on live TV. My wife and I usually watch Chris Channel 6 News after the 5 o'clock news at 6 o'clock. So just to show you what live TV looks like, I'll bring up the Chris 6, which is Ellen, at the present time. And again, it takes a little bit of time to load it. This is coming over our local area network, and Bimini Bang is absolutely perfect, high definition. It buffers a little bit to get started, which was the pause right there, but now it's working absolutely great. So those are the basic. I just hit home again. Basic that brings us back to the basic. And just so you see it, Pandora streams very nicely. Bring it up, and it's going to go to Elton John, as we just went to a concert here in town with Elton John, and Linda wanted to hear some more stations of Elton John. So here's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John. Again, you see that all this works very, very quickly. We're still on our 200 down, 20 up plan for internet, which is pretty fast but not exceptional, and we opted to go to the 300 to have a little bit more excess bandwidth. So I just hit home again, and that takes us back to the basic menu. I'm going to go to the TV controls, and I have this running on HDMI 2, and I'm going to change over to, I just turned it off. I'll just turn the TV back on again, my mistake. And it's booting up. So I'll change the inputs as soon as it comes back up again to HDMI 3. So now we're over on HDMI 3, and on HDMI 3 I have a pretty standard Android TV box running, and we're bringing it up. You see it's in 1080p, and as soon as the box boots up, we're up in Kodi, as you can see there, KODI, and I have quite a few favorites marked in Kodi, so I'll drop down the bottom left to the star, which marks your favorites, and hit the favorites, and that'll bring up favorites. And Linda and I are in the midst of watching Homeland. There's BBC News. There's all kinds of programming available, which if you don't know Kodi, you should learn about it. I'll go back up to the top and bring up 24-hour English-speaking French TV news broadcast, which is much better than most of current U.S. broadcasts for the news, because this one is somewhat devoid of the politics, which has overtaken Fox News and CNN, etc. So I'll bring this up, and hopefully it'll come up that fast. And there we're watching France 24 news. So it works that fast and that well. I'll show you one more thing on it. I'll hit the back button on the controller, and you see that I can move over now to videos and bring up videos, and I'll hit back button again, and this is the Homeland menu. So the next one we're going to watch is Game On, and we'll just go there, and we'll be watching programming in the third series of Homeland on Kodi. So that's the basic way it works. Everything works slick, very quickly. Most of it is in high def, 720 or 1080. Very little stuttering or buffering, and so far we're doing extremely well with it. So that's a quick overview of how Linda and I are watching TV.
The people of Venezuela are existing in extreme